from VIP Road Chartered Accountants Association, commonly known as WIPCA.
Friends, it's matter of great privilege and proud for me to share with you that WIPCA is the oldest and the largest Chartered Accountant Association of Eastern India, which was established in the year 1997. And currently its membership strength stands at 900 plus Chartered Accountants.
Some of prominent members of WIPCA are C.S. Subodh Kumar Agarwal, past President of ICAI, C.S. Sushil Kumar Goyal, present Central Council member of ICAI. Both are past President of WIPCA, and so many luminaries from the East are members of WIPCA.
VIPCA Association has a state-of-art library situated in the Bangod Avenue in the northern fringes of the city of Joy. The library serves as the den for the study circle as well as educations for the many students who aspire to the CA, CS and the ICWA. It has got all modern facilities like AC, like high-speed internet, like comfortable sitting, like other study materials. And all in all, it is a very productive study environment for all the students.
VIPCA organizes several events throughout the year to manifest fellowship amongst its members, including family events like Holi and Diwali get-together, annual picnic, outstation excursions and many more.
We at VIPCA are also conscious of our social responsibilities and organize many charitable events throughout the year, like feeding the hungry, supporting orphanages and old age homes.
We also have a special program throughout the year to celebrate our women's members and encourage their participation in the association.
Our annual flagship event, WIPCA Annual Conference, is much awaited event in every Chartered Accountant's calendar.
In the past, this signature event has been graced by many prominent dignitaries like C.S. Rose Prabhu, Sri Kesari Nath Tripathi, Honorable Excellency and former Governor of West Bengal, His Excellency Sri Jagdeep Dhankar, Governor of West Bengal, and many other prominent dignitaries from the field of politics, culture and media.
Friends, our quarterly publication, the VIPCA Journal, is widely circulated and highly appreciated by members in profession and industry alike for its content, quality and reference material.
We invite you to be part of a beloved VIPCA Parivar of more than 900 members and experience the wonderful journey together and make memories and friends for a lifetime.
We sincerely acknowledge the contribution of our past presidents. It is because of their hard work that our association has attained such glories as we are witnessing today. We wish to carry forward the legacy in the future as well.
Good morning to all of you. May I request the delegates present to take their respective seats. Delegates at the rear end of the hall, please join for the program to commence. Thank you. Much as we all are waiting for this annual conference, the full-day seminar organized by VIP Road Chartered Accountants Study Circle EIRC under the aegis of ICAI to start, may I request all the delegates once again to please take your respective seats and please also keep your mobile phones in switch-off mode. Thank you. A very good morning to all of you once again. I take this privilege and feel proud to announce the commencement of the annual conference, the full-day seminar organized by VIP Road Chartered Accountants Study Circle under the aegis of ICAI. We have all our dignitaries with us. This is an annual function which is attended by over 500 to 600 qualified chartered accountants and other professionals from around the city. And all these functions over the past several years have been graced by learned speakers from throughout the country. This year too, we have a galaxy of speakers for the benefit of all our members and fellow chartered accountants. I'm sure the full-day program will help all of us to gain knowledge and wisdom to guide us through our journey of as a chartered accountant, as a human being, and as financial experts to take the country on further growth. The esteemed guests are already here. May I now request President CA Rajesh Jalan Vipka, Program Chairman CA Vijay Agarwal, Secretary CA Neeraj Agarwal, VIP Road Chartered Accountants Study Circle, to please escort our chief guest, Vice President CA Ranjit Agarwal, ICAI. Our guests of honor, CA Subodh Agarwal, Past President, and Dr. CA Devashish Mitra, Past President ICAI, to the dais, please. Friends, I request you all to please give a big round of applause to the galaxy of stalwarts that we have amongst ourselves. May I now once again request all the delegates to keep their mobile phones in silent mode. I request the House to please stand up for the national anthem, followed by the ICAI motto. Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
please play the ICI motto?
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तदेव शुक्रब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चन एतद्वैता 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 एतद्वैता.
I feel privileged to recognize the presence of Central Council member C.A. Sushil Goyal amongst us. A big round of applause for C.A. Sushil Goyal. I'm also proud to recognize the presence of present EIRC Chairman C.A. Devayan Patra, Vice Chairman Vishnu Tulsian, Mayur Agarwal, Treasurer, and all the other past and present regional council members. I also feel proud to recognize the presence of past Chairman Ravi Patwaji, Nitesh Morji. If I have missed out on someone, please forgive me. Sumit Binani ji is also here, yes. A big round of applause for all the past chairmen and all the... Oh, sorry. I also recognize the presence of CA Umesh Sharma ji. A big round of applause, sir. May I beg for your forgiveness, sir. Thank you. I have been entrusted with the beautiful task of introducing our galaxy of stalwart chartered accountants that we have amongst us today on the dais. Our chief guest today, Vice President ICI CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal. He is at present the Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for the term 23-24. Apart from being a chartered accountant, he is also a CS, a DISA qualified, and from ICI. He has been elected to the 23rd, 24th, and 25th Central Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India 3 times in a row, and during this tenure, he had chaired several committees. During his chairmanship in 13-14, the EIRC received the coveted award for the Best Regional Council. During his distinguished stint, he has chaired many committees and has several accomplishments to his credit, out of which UDIN is one of which we all are using. Friends, I request you all to give a big round of applause to CA Ranjit Agarwal. May I request CA Rajesh Jalan, President WIPCA, to offer a bouquet and a shawl to the chief guest, CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal. Rajesh. I request CA Rajesh Singhania to please offer a memento to our chief guest. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have amongst us today two guests of honor, both past presidents of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, CA Subodh Agarwal and CA Dr. Debashish Mitra. A big round of applause to both of them. CA Subodh Kumar Agarwal, a practicing chartered accountant and practicing insolvency professional from Kolkata, is a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India as well as the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Australia. He is also qualified IP professional and registered with IBBI. On international front, he has been president of South Asian Federation of Accountants, SAFA, an apex body of SAC, board member of Confederation of Asian Pacific Accountants, CAPA, and also member of Small and Medium Practitioners Committee of International Federation of Accountants, New York. He is chairman of advisory committee of IIIP, ICAI, and also associated with the Chamber of Commerce. He has delivered lectures in various seminars, symposia, conferences organized by EIRC, ICAI, various study circles, IBBI, and other organizations on insolvency and other professional topics. May I request the August House to give him a big round of applause as I request CA Vishnu Tulsian to offer a bouquet and a shawl to our guest of honor, CA Subodh Kumar Agarwal. May I now request CA Mahendra Kumar Nahata to please offer a memento. May I request CA Mahendra Kumar Nahata to please offer a memento to CA Subodh Kumar Agarwal. Our second guest of honor today is none other than past President ICAI, CA Dr. Debashish Mitra. A visionary with strong academic leaning and having deep professional insight, CA Dr. Debashish Mitra was elected as President of ICAI for the year 22-23. Earlier, Dr. Mitra has also served the profession as Chairman of the EIRC as well as Guwahati branch of EIRC. Dr. Debashish Mitra is the Director of ICAI Registered Valuers Organization and also the representative from ICAI RVO on the Committee to Advise on Valuation Matters of MCA. Apart from this, he had chaired several committees and boards. He is founder director of Institute of Social Auditors of India. And he has represented ICAI in Uday Kotak Committee, Corporate Government set up by SEBI as well as committee set up by Ministry of Corporate Affairs for revision in Caro. May I request the August House to put your hands together in welcoming Dr. CA Debashish Mitra, as I request CA Vijay Agarwal ji to offer a bouquet and a shawl to our esteemed guest of honors, Dr. Debashish Mitra. May I now request CA Dilip Kumar Agarwal to offer a memento to our esteemed guest of honor, CA Dr. Debashish Mitra. A big thank to all my friends for doing the honors. I now request Program Chairman, VIP Road Chartered Accountant Study Circle, CA Vijay Agarwal, to introduce the theme of the annual conference.
Re-emphasize the importance of continuous learning in discharge of his professional duties towards all the stakeholders and society, and thus contribute towards nation building. With these objectives and facts in mind, today we have organized 2 technical sessions on diverse topics of contemporary interest. The first technical session is about income tax and goods and service tax. Lots of critical changes and amendments have been made in these acts. The choice of topics for discussion in the first session has been made keeping the ever-changing challenges in mind. The second technical session is further dissected in 2 parts. The first part will cover audit, auditor, and the technology, and the second part will cover growth, and future of Indian capital market. I once again thank and welcome all our esteemed guests, speakers, fellow chartered accountants, and wish everyone a day full of enriching knowledge and dialogues. I wish this event a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vijayji, for your wonderful words of wisdom. Before I proceed further, I would like to recognize the presence of Vice Chairman EIRC, Sanjeev Sanghi, as well as past Chairman EIRC, Rungtaji, guests and guests of honor, Ranjit ji, Subodh ji, and Dr. Devashish Mitra to please come forward for lighting the lamp. Sorry, I am sorry. We'll first release the annual WIPCA souvenir. I invite CA Vikash Goyal and the entire team of the souvenir committee team, please come forward for Ashish Maskara, please, if he is present. Thank you, eminent guests, for doing the honors. I now request President VIP Road Chartered Accountants Association, C. Rajesh Jalan, to give.
Esteemed Chief Guest, past President of ICI, C.A. Subodh Agarwal, Guest of Honor, immediate past President C.A. Devashish Mitra, and present Vice President of ICI, C.A. Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, Guest Speaker, past and present member of Central and Regional Council of ICI, fellow Chartered Accountants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning all. On behalf of VIP Road Chartered Accountant Study Circle, under the aegis of ICI, it's my kind privilege to extend a very warm welcome to all my guests who have kindly consented to be our guest on the occasion of Silver Jubilee Year, Annual Conference of WIPCA on the theme Jnanam Paramam Dhyam. I am overwhelmed and how fortunate we are to have torchbearer of ICI Galaxy of Chartered Accountant, esteemed speaker, and other dignitary on this occasion. It is our privilege to have these guests and various speakers from across the country among us to show the path of the nation building. C.A. Subodh Agarwal, C.A. Devashish Mitra, and C.A. Ranjit Agarwal are just a phone call away and are always there to motivate and guide us. The topics for today's conference has been judiciously chosen, keeping in mind the frequent change in the legislation, namely income tax, GST, audit. We'll also have a very significant discussion on Indian capital market, especially under the present global scenario. I am sure the CA professional will have a great learning today, and that will help them in their profession. We at WIPCA Study Circle have always tried to organize such program for the enhancement of the knowledge of our professional colleague. I would take this opportunity to acknowledge our learned speaker and thank them to their gracious presence. I am sure that today's deliberations would add to our knowledge and will be of immense help to all of us. I feel privileged once again in welcoming our esteemed guests, all the dignitary, present and past member of Central and Regional Council, past President and Session Chairman. I extend my gratitude towards each one of them for accepting our invitation to be part of our annual conference 2023. I wish to place on record the contribution and unextended support by program Grand Success and extend my warm regards to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh, for your wonderful speech. I now request the dignitaries on the dais, along with the members from VIP Road Ca Study Circle, for gathering downstairs on the floor for lighting the lamp. I also request the regional council members, Chairman Debayan Patra, past Chairman EIRC, Central Council members, all of us please gather. Dr. Girish Ahuja ji, please.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म
Thank you all for the wonderful moment. I must also share a very pleasing moment that I observed as the dignitaries on and off the dais were lighting the lamp. Amongst all of them, there were a few esteemed members, old and not so old, who had taken off their shoes as a mark of reverence. I offer a big clap to them. I feel proud to request our guest of honor, CA Dr. Debashish Mitra, to give a speech and share his knowledge with us. Thank you.
The Honorable Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India from Calcutta, Ranjit Agarwal, the very respected past President of the Institute, Subodh Agarwal ji, Rajesh Jalan, the President of the VIP Chartered Accountant Study Circle, Kamal Bajoria, Vijay Agarwal, Neeraj Agarwal, all of them who are sitting here on the dais along with us, and then two of my very important council colleagues who are here with us, Umesh Sharma from Aurangabad and Sushil Goel from Calcutta. Girish Ahuja is he whom we all call Guruji. Debayan Patra, the chairman of EIRC, the immediate past chairman Ravi Patwa, the vice chairman Sanjeev Sanghi, and Mayur, and all the others, the past chairmen who are there. Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good morning to all of you. As the Institute celebrates its 75 years of its existence, I am very happy to note that the VIP Road Study Circle is also celebrating its 25 years. A great milestone for this organization. 25 years is a long time. And then you see, when you have served the profession for 25 years, I think it is a fantastic achievement. And from all of us here, can you have a round of applause for the VIP? Fantastic achievement. And as Ranjit ji takes over, see, at the Institute, we are now going ahead with the 75-year celebration. And we'll do everything possible to see that you feel proud to be a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the second largest accounting body in the world. But as I was coming, what struck me most was the theme that VIP had, that is the knowledge is the supreme goal. A fantastic theme, because I always, look around for the theme that, you have in a conference. And let me tell you why knowledge is so important for us. And there are people here who are sitting, and I will pick them up, some of them, and speak about them and how they have disseminated knowledge and how the profession has adapted.
Thank you, Kamalji. One of the best orator in VIP. We always say he's an English guru for all of us, and he writes content for most of the office bearers as and when required. And he's doing that selfless service pro bono since last so many years, maybe since last 25 years when VIP was born. So compliment to VIP on its 25th year celebration without interruption, without any controversy, smoothly, seamlessly. As we say, our World Congress was seamless. The VIP run of 25 years has been seamlessly. Respected VP, though he's a VP, so I have to say respected, otherwise younger brother Ranjit Agarwal. Devashish Mitra, my friend, immediate past president. I'll not take name of everybody, all the other dignitaries sitting on the dais. Two learned Central Council member of the dais, learned speakers, past chairman, members of the VIP, chairman and all office bearers of the Eastern India Regional Council. Friends, it has been proud privilege to be back on the dais in the home. VIP is our home. Most of us, those who are sitting here, it is our home. And we, till last 2 days back, we are struggling to get the guest of honors and the chief guest, because that time, at that point of time, we didn't have Ranjit Agarwal, Honorable Vice President, because he was flying somewhere else. But you see, this is the grace that yesterday night when his program got changed. He was to go to Pakistan and he decided to come to Kolkata. He immediately probably informed to the VIP that yes, I'm coming back. So that is the graciousness, and that shows the attachment and belongingness to this organization. I mean, this is the great VIP. Now this VIP has come out with the theme. The theme is Jnanam Paramam Dhyamam. Knowledge is the ultimate goal. If you are sitting here, today we call it the knowledge economy era. This era is knowledge economy. And that is the reason we all insist, all our children, kids, all near and dear and nearby us, they should be educated. Because without education, even you have you are multimillionaire or billionaire, you can come back to the earth at any point of time. But if you have knowledge, you can immediately bounce back. I mean, if you are taking risk has its own risk and you can come back. So knowledge economy. And that's why I thought, let me also increase my knowledge. What way IT? People say that you are 58-year-old, so you are not IT savvy. I say, no, nothing doing. I am also IT savvy. So to prove that I am also hungry for knowledge, for the theme, I searched Chat GPT, so that I could demonstrate in front of you that yes, knowledge is required, irrespective of what age you are, whether you are 25 years age or you are 58 or 60. For Devashish Mitra, for you also need to understand what Chat GPT is there and what could make out, what I could derive from there. So what this theme mean? It is key to practicing as an accountant, as a GST professional, or a financial services provider. That yes, you are a perfect man who can give any kind of service, accounting service, financial services, or other services, because you are keeping update of the entire global economy. Today we say that we are in the global economy. It's a global economy, global village. If it is a global economy, global village, how the global things are impacting your client, whom you are giving services. You need to keep track that if your client has some borrowing, there are creditors in their account, how one fine day, any insolvency professional, Sumit Binani sitting there can come to your client's office and say that I am the CEO of the company. How to see that Sumit Binani does not enter into your house, into your client's house? That you need to keep track of. Then only you get the value, then only you can give the value to your client. Now, GDP, I'm coming back to the GDP. How many of us know what is the GDP? What was the GDP 1 year back? What was the GDP during coronavirus? Do we know that there was a contradictory, minus GDP of 23% during coronavirus? Did we know that this year, beginning, GDP was high? Again, it has been predicted that it will come down, go down. But then, where it will settle? How it is going to impact your client? Whether you are an accountant, you are a Finnish professional, whatever you may be. Number one, I am not going there now. Now I am coming to, that is happening across globe. I am totally on non-traditional area. I don't believe in audit. I don't believe in GST or income tax. I believe in there. I have a vertical in my office who is looking after that. But then if I need to expand, I want my friends to grow. What is happening across the globe in the banking area? What is this SVB? What is this SVB? Do you know? Silicon Valley Bank. What happened to that? Whether it has gone bust, it has been protected, or how it is protected. If some problem was there, crisis was there, what was the reason? If you look at the reason, we can advise our client that take decision. This is the time. Devashish Mitra said, the time is changing. We need to change ourselves. Kamal also said, change, learn, unlearn, relearn. In Silicon Valley Bank, what happened? Very smooth, very conservative. Probably they were the most conservative bank. They had more deposit, less lending. What happened? Oh, we are safe. Put in government securities, which was 1%. But because of the government decision, the interest rate kept on going up from 1% to 4%. How it impacted their health? The value of the investment kept on going down because the rate of interest, they were getting 1%, and the deposit they were paying more than, and it went up going on 4%, 3%, 4%. So their net asset became liability. I mean, asset was excess, then liability became the excess. Without any fault, without any fraud, the profit turned into loss. The positive turned into negative. That is our duty as a professional, as a finance professional, as an accountant, to understand that. Are we able to make out that, understand that, keeping track of that? Now the another bank, Signature Bank. What happened to Signature Bank? That, whether it went bust or there was a crisis, how the government handled that? Signature Bank, what happened? It depended on only one sector, cryptocurrency. They lended to them, they took a deposit from them. What happened? crypto went bust. The moment crypto went bust, their investment went, the lending they given, they went bust. But the depositor, they wanted back money because they were in a doldrum. They wanted money, the problem. The third bank, Credit Suisse Bank. Credit Suisse Bank. What went wrong there? Whether it went bust, now all the three banks, whether it went bust or it was only crisis which was managed. I will not go into detail because I am not a speaker, only words of wisdom I have been asked to give. They managed it. The government managed it. We say that we are resilient. The global economy, the global tsunami did not impact our economy, did not impact our bank. But whether Russia-Ukraine war did not impact our economy, it impacted. Something may impact, something may not impact. The point I am trying to deliver, that we as a professional need to keep track, other than what traditional we are doing, the untraditional, uncharted information also which will help our client to do good. Friends, we are doing the traditional. So the time has come, specialization, consolidation. If we are doing proprietorship, 2-partner, 3-partner, probably the time has gone. We need to have a consolidated firm where there can be different vertical. For income tax, one vertical. For audit, another vertical. For GST, the third vertical. For insolvency, the fourth vertical. And then for other consultancy, the fifth vertical, where you can have a consultancy like this. And take from me the big four which we always talk, and we talk. Their audit revenue is meager. Their other consultancy revenue is much, much higher and exponential there where they're going there. Friends, the area of practice I will not go into, but then we need to keep in mind, future will always belong to innovation, inquisitiveness, and the will to learn and abide by the law and rules. Friends, I'll quote Jimmy Dade. Jimmy Dade said, I can't change the direction. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust myself always to reach my direction. Maybe I will have to move 3-4 kilometers extra to reach my direction, but I can reach to my direction safely without harming anybody and without harming to me. Friends, I wish this Silver Jubilee Conference of VIP a grand success, and wish all of you a great learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Subodhji, for your wonderful words. The Bhagavad Gita says, knowledge is better than mechanical practice. And as Subodhji said, one must have the hunger to keep gathering knowledge. The time is now. One should not wait for the right time to come to gather knowledge. It is an ongoing process. It should always be done in the current. Thank you once again, Subodhji. I now request our chief guest, Vice President ICAI-CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, to share his wonderful thoughts as well as to guide us in the profession further. Thank you.
Very respected our immediate past president, Dr. Devasis Mitra, and the kind of glory and the kind of respect he has brought to ICI in international fora, which we have witnessed just 3 days before in Oman, Muscat, where the minister in the Oman gave me and the president red carpet welcome because they said, the kind of World Congress in India you have managed, nobody can do. So this credit goes to, it's a phenomenal. Wherever we are going, people are appreciating what a fantastic World Congress you have done. 7,000-8,000 people in one floor, one room. Fantastic. We have our past president, Subodhji Agarwal, whom we have looked up when he was the president, I was the chairman in region. कि मैं बनूंगा क्या president कभी? I was always looking to him. So he's our role model. And in the recent past, in our institute time, he has achieved from Eastern region, I think nobody has achieved so far as far as Subodhji is concerned. Rajesh Jalan, the convener of the study circle, Kamal Bajoria, Vijayji, Neeraj. We have our two very eminent Central Council member, Sushilji Goyal from Eastern region, and he was the chairman of the GST committee before last year, and last year he was given the charge of Students Skill Enrichment Board. And let me tell you, the kind of students seminar happened in the last year across the country, it is a record. Under his leadership, it was a record. Never in the history of ICI, so many student programs happened across the country. But seeing his performance in student era, the president this year again has given to GST chairmanship, and hopefully he will bring one of the important aspects of profession, how the firm can get the credit of the GST given on the behalf of the partner. We have another Central Council member, first term in the council, Umesh Sharma from Aurangabad. And he is the master orator in the sense that in GST, he is deliberating as a Arjun Krishna Samvad in Hindi as a Karniti. And it is a hit program across the country, across the Maharashtra, and that's why we have invited him. Just you also tell us how the Krishna Arjun Samvad happens in GST. We have our guru, tax guru, Dr. Girish Ahuja, and let me tell you, whomsoever becomes the president of ICI, he is the permanent president of ICI. Wherever he goes, entire crowd flocks towards him to have a picture with him, the kind of knowledge and the kind of energy. I think he is across 75. And 75, he is moving the way youngster cannot move. Hats off to him, salute to him, sir. We have Divine Patra, chairman of the region, Sanjeev Sanghi, vice chairman, Vishnu Tulsian, Mayur Agrawal, Ravi Patwa. We have our past chairman, Sumit Binani, P.D. Rungta, Subhash Saraf, Nitesh Moore, and past regional council member Hariram Agrawal, and all the very, very respected members of our region, my region, and this VIP study circle. I am also from VIP, and in the last 25 years, when you are celebrating your foundation day, you have produced not only the chairman, Central Council member, and president also from VIP. So that shows what VIP Road Study Circle is. And let me tell you, friends, I was not expecting that I will become the vice president of ICI. Once the Devasis Mitra sir became, I was working for the ICI in last 13 years. But if I am standing today as a vice president of ICI, the credit goes to Devasis Mitra, Sushilji and Umesh Sharma. They have voted, so I am here standing. And we have a deal that we will vote each other, although Sushilji also contested with me. But we had a deal that we will vote each other so that one person can become from EIRC again. And credit goes to our Devasis Mitra. He has risen from the religion and the region and voted in the region so that one person again can become from EIRC. That is the large heart he has for the people of Eastern region. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind and friends. We are the only profession of the world where the growth of the profession depends on the growth of the country. Nowhere, whether doctor, engineer, architect, nowhere you will find if the economy of the country grow, the profession grow. See how much of investment coming to India, foreign investment. What the digitalization happening to this country, the total digital transaction happening to this world, 40% belongs to India. Total world, 40% from India, the total digital transaction. And whenever any transaction is taking place in India, there is a digital footprint. And because of the GST and this digitalization, the informal economy is converting to the formal economy. Make in India, Digital India, 12 countries has accepted we will trade in rupees over dollar. Have you ever heard about it? 12 countries now started trading in rupees instead of dollar. That shows where this country is going. $3 trillion economy right now we have. And 2047, the vision of this government, India will be the developed country with $30 trillion. Now, this is the scene of the India. Where is our profession? We have 370,000 members, 5-year and more qualified members, 85% in practice, 15% in industry. 5-year and less in the profession, 25% in practice, 75% in industry. So this 85% in practice coming down to 25%. And CA is concerned, youngsters don't want to come to the practice. And if this $3 trillion is going to $30 trillion, who will do the audit? Who will do the test function? We have done a survey in our AASB. 75% of the total transaction, financial transaction of this country, more than 75% of the total financial transaction in this country are directly or indirectly by Indian chartered accountant. So this digitalization is like claiming that the informal economy will be zero in the 5-10 years to come. All the huge MNC companies are setting offices in India. 3 trillion becoming 30 trillion in next 25 years. Where are the chartered accountants? Whether this 3 lakh become 30 lakhs a year? Where is the chartered accountant who can cater to entire huge country like India, who is going to be the developed country in next 25 years? So now the challenge here is, what will be the profession which is now entering into the 75th year of its existence? What kind of profession we want to see in next 25 years? People are saying president, vice president, chair. The people will come and people will go. It's a one-year affair. The institute is for generations. What kind of institute we want to give to our next generation, that is the thought process we are thinking. And that's why me and President, we have decided that what is the expectation of the government, what kind of chartered accountant they want to cater the entire economy of this country. Whether our students are capable to live up to the expectation of the global standards which are everywhere. So this new syllabus is coming. In our strategic meeting in Hyderabad on 10th of March, almost it will go to the council, but we have decided we will establish in next 3 years 10 world-class center of excellence in 10 locations of this country. Now what this center of excellence will do? If you want to have a 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 1 month, 2 months, residential training of any topic, you want 3 days training in GST, 5 days training in forensic accounting, 10 days training in corporate law, how to do that? Local people, the retail people have the trust on your signature. If the balance sheet is certified by chartered accountant, they are putting their money in the banks. SVB should not happen in India. So once you are certifying, or you or me are certifying, that should be authentic data of this country. And that's why on the authentic data, the entire world is trusting and investing their money. So for that, if the India going to be the developed country in 2047, and for making a developed country, there are stringent norms has to be followed. So our institute cannot be left behind. We too has to make some stringent norms to maintain the quality of the audit. 3 days before, our president has launched KYM, Know Your Member. What is this? From 1st of April, when you go to renewal of the membership, you have to do the KYC. your address proof, residential proof, photograph, something you have to upload in the portal, otherwise membership will not be renewed. This is the steps is required to be taken to have the quality of the audit. How to do that? So all these thought process are going on because we are committed. We are committed with your support. Since we have got the chance to do something in our life, this is the better time to do something for the profession. And that's why next 2 years, we will lay the foundation for 25 years of this profession. And I will only say, this profession has a glorious past. This profession has a glorious past, and we are seeing an inspiring future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ranjit ji, for your encouraging words, as well as one line that you spoke about, a lot has to be done. I think that speaks in itself the entire gamut of things that we as professionals, we as human beings must imbibe in our day-to-day lives. As per a CRISIL report that I was going through in the newspapers, India Inc. is expected to clock double-digit growth rates in fiscal 2024 and maybe in subsequent years also. And I'm sure time is not far when our country will be a 30 trillion economy, as Ranjit ji has just now said. He has already laid down the path for us, and he is there at the helm of affairs to take the profession forward. I'm sure, as Dr. Debashish Mitra was saying in his speech, we'll have the entire world under the ICI Garuda, the eagle, if we keep acquiring knowledge and take our profession further. With these few words, I once again thank all the guests, the chief guest, the guests of honor, and the audience. And I now request Secretary C.A. Neeraj Agarwal to provide a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal sir. It is my proud privilege to offer a verbal vote of thanks to this esteemed panelists, the esteemed guests. Friends, as you all know, we are celebrating the Silver Jubilee year of VIP Road CA Association, and it could not have been more apt that we have 3 gems from the profession as our guests and our guests of honors. हिंदी में कहते कभी मैं इन्हें देखता हूँ, कभी अपने मेंबर्स को देखता हूँ, और मेरा दिल गदगद हो जाता है कि मैं इस एसोसिएशन का मेंबर हूँ और मुझे ये मौका मिला कि मैं इनके साथ रहूँ. Thank you, sirs. Debashish sir, you have been in the inaugural session for the last 3 consecutive annual functions, annual conferences of VIP. A big round of applause for Debashish sir. He has always been there whenever we have requested him. And so you rightly mentioned, for we to progress, we have to accept the change, we have to build trust, and you have shown the path through Garuda, the eagle, that we should not limit ourselves to India, but fly globally. I request the August gathering here to give a warm applause to our guest of honor, Debashish sir. Suboji, our past president of the institute, so you always are an inspiration to us in the profession and as the elder brother guiding us. You also mentioned about unlocking the doors of knowledge to achieve success. We should challenge ourselves to learn new things. Time is changing and we need to change ourselves. Very well said, sir. And we should follow that to achieve greater success. A big round of applause for our guest of honor, C. Suboji. Ranjit ji, you have always been our inspiration. You have been the inspiration for the younger generation. And friends, you may not be knowing, but he was in the flight and he came to Kolkata at 1 o'clock tonight, in the night. And I'm surprised with the same level of energy he is here with us in the morning. Your level of commitment, your energy is truly inspiring. And you have mentioned that what type of ICAI or the institute should we be having in the next 25 years. I think that is really very inspiring for us, and we youngsters and the upcoming chartered accountants would be looking for that. The 10 COEs which we are talking about, I'm sure that is really going to make us world class. And about the economy, you also mentioned about the economy, and with the growth of the economy, I'm sure all of us would be prospering as well. So thanks a lot for consenting to be part of us and be part of this inaugural session. A very big round of applause for Ranjit ji. I take this opportunity to also thank our Master of Ceremony, Kamal Bhaiya, for doing the honors, our program chairman, Vijay Agarwal ji, who conceptualized the entire program, and with all these efforts, we are here showcasing this unique showpiece of our association. To our learned guests and the speakers, thanks a lot, and we look forward to an enriching experience today. Thank you.
Thank you, Neeraj. We now move towards the first technical session of the program today. May I now request the organizers to take over the proceedings and take the